Very good morning, students. Welcome to my online class. My name is Mr. Praveen Boir from Dharavi TC Municipal English School number 2. So, this is the thought for the day.
Your nature is your future.
Very good. Your nature is your future. Nature means our behavior. Okay. So, your nature is your future. So, this thought I will explain by giving a very beautiful example. Ganesh and Ramesh both are good friends and they plan to start business of making plastic chairs. Okay, they both started business of plastic chairs. Both are hardworking, no doubt. Ganesh and Ramesh both are very hardworking, but Ganesh is calm and cool in nature. He is very silent in nature, always speaks politely with his workers. But Ramesh is having exactly opposite nature. He is very rude and he thinks that I am paying to the workers means they are slaves and whatever I will say, workers has to follow that. So you people only tell me between Ganesh and Ramesh who will be successful businessman after 2 or 4 years. Just tell me, just imagine who will be successful.
Ganesh.
Ganesh. Very good. Ganesh. Why? Because he is having a good nature, and by his good nature only, he will write his excellent future. So, if we think about the Shivaji Maharaj was having many enemies, but he was having people who was ever ready to die for him. So, Maharaj won hearts of all the people by his nature and build Hindavi Swaraj. So always keep in mind that our nature always affects our future. So be polite and keep yourself cool and calm. So that is the day for the your thought that your nature is your future. Okay. Now what can you see in this slide?
Uh,
Yes.
Boy is drinking water. No, no.
Uh, just observe it carefully.
Their hand is money.
Yes. He is a Ganesh. Okay, we will give name that he is Ganesh only. So he is Ganesh, and he is holding money with him. Actually, Ganesh mother gave him some money to purchase vegetables from the market. Okay, and Ganesh went to the market. Then he saw too many vegetables in front of him, and he purchased whatever he want. And then he gave a note of 500 to that shopkeeper. And finally, Ganesh got his vegetables. So, this is the daily routine for us also. That
Yes.
our, yes, our mummy or papa gave us money and we went to the market, then we purchased some vegetables or whatever things they tell us. We purchased that things and we gave money to the shopkeeper and we went to the market. But now just tell me if Ganesh didn't give money to the shopkeeper, so will that shopkeeper will give vegetables to Ganesh if he is not giving money to that shopkeeper?
No.
No. Means here what is important? That money. That money is very much important. So we all need money to buy things that we need and pay people who work for us. So if any worker is working in anyone's factory. So after 1 month, that workers gets salary, right? And if any person is working on the daily wages, so that time also he also gets money from his owner. So today we are going to learn a very interesting lesson that is in the unit number 4, lesson number 28, all about
Money.
money. All about money.
Money.
So we know that everywhere nowadays, everywhere, money has great importance in the whole world, in every country, not in India only. In every country, money has very much great importance in the whole world. But have you ever think that what is money, from where it came, who invented the concept of money? No. Nowadays, we all see money which is in the form of coins and notes. So, I'm going to show you some coins and some notes that we were using in the past period. That is 1 rupee
1 rupee.
coin and 1 rupee note. So,
No.
nowadays we are using this 1 rupee coin, but
Not
when,
not.
yes, we are not using this note. But before some years, when I was in the childhood, that time we used to use this 1 rupee note also. So I'm showing you some notes and some coins that we are using in our country, in India. Can you see this picture?
Yes. Two
Yes.
rupee, 5 rupee, 10 rupee, 5 rupee note.
Yes. 2 rupee coin, 5 rupees coin, 10 rupees coin, and 5 rupees note. Nowadays, we are not using this 5 rupee note also. We are just using this 2 rupee coin, 5 rupees coin, 10 rupees coin. Then these are the some notes.
20 rupee note, 50 rupee note, 100 rupee note.
Yes, these are the notes of 20 rupees, 50 rupees, and 100 rupees. Then,
200 rupees, 500 rupees, 2000 rupees.
yes, so these all notes we are using are India, right?
Yes.
So, after the demonetization, the notes, the format of notes change. Before that, the notes were different, and nowadays the notes are different. Okay, so the size of notes are contracted. So, in our India, we are using these all coins and these notes for any business transaction or to purchase anything from the shopkeeper. But in the another countries, means like US, United States, United States, their money is different. They are using dollars, right? Or in
Yes.
the another, yes,
Dollar.
dollars. So here one currency cash money we have seen in the first line, in vertical line, some coins are introduced that are using in our India. So first coin is a 50 paise coin. Before
Yes.
many years, means when I was in childhood, that time we are having the 25 paisa coin also, then 50 paise coin also. Nowadays we are not using 50 paise coin. Okay, we are using 1 rupee coin. So a 50 paise coin, then a 1 rupee
25.
coin, then a 5 rupee coin, then a 10 rupee coin. So these coins we are using nowadays. And in the notes, a 5 rupee note, then a 10 rupee note, then a 20 rupees, 50 rupees, a 100 rupees note, 200 rupee note. Nowadays government has introduced 200 rupee note also after demonetization, then 500 rupee note, and a 2000 rupee note. So before demonetization, we are having 1,000 rupee note also, but government
Yes.
closed that note and they introduced 2,000 rupee
2000.
note. Okay, then 200 rupee note was also not there, but nowadays government has introduced 200 rupee note also. Okay, so these are the some notes that we are using in our country, in our India. So these coins, or these are the coins and notes we use in India, but different countries use different coins and notes. Their money
Just
is
like the
known by,
dollar.
yes, yes, like the dollar, and uh, in England or in Britain they are using pounds. So we are having their pictures also. Can you see this picture?
Yes.
Just try to read what has written on this
One
note.
dollar.
$1. So just I told you that dollar is used in the United States of America. Okay, the name of nation is also written, the United States of America. Then one picture is there, and under that $1, the value of
Yes.
note is written. Okay, so these all things are printed on note which is used in the America. US means United States of America, and this is the symbol for dollar. Okay, so
Okay.
this is the transaction that we done in the America. If anybody has to do any transaction in America, so we cannot use rupee, we have to use dollar.
Dollar.
Okay, then in England they are using pounds. What? Pounds. Okay, you can see the picture of pounds. This is 50 pounds. This is the note of 50 pounds.
Pounds.
Okay, and this is the symbol for pounds. Okay, so
Okay.
we have seen the money of America and England, and this note is belonging from Malaysia. Malaysia is near to our India, so
Yes.
there they are using ringgits. What they are using? Ringgits.
Ringgits.
Okay, so this is note of 10 ringgits. So these are the money that we use in different countries, but we are thinking about the India. In our India, we are using rupees. Okay, and everywhere the value of this money it differs from each other. So I have shown you the next slide. Just read it. What is it?
But long, long ago, people did not use coins and notes. They exchanged one thing for another. This was known as barter. It may seem unbelievable, but long ago, people even used special stones as money. Imagine how difficult it must have been to carry this money.
Good. So we were seeing about rupees, dollars, pounds, ringgits, but long, long ago, people did not use coins and notes. So they exchanged one thing for another. This was known as barter. So what is exactly barter? So I just give you an example. Suppose I have to buy clothes for my son. So what will I do? I will buy it from shopkeeper
And you
and
give her a wheat, yeah, jawar.
yes,
Yes.
yes, exactly. So I will buy it from shopkeeper and I will give him grains. Grains means wheat, jowar, just you told, in exchange of the clothes. So this system is called barter system. Okay, means that time this notes and rupees, these all things were not introduced. So they were exchanging whatever things they were belonging and they were doing their transactions or they were doing their business. So this is called barter system. Have you watched that Mohenjo-daro uh, film? In that Ritik Roshan is there. So
Yes.
there, yes. So in that film, there was a big market in Mohenjo-daro. Okay, so that time they were using such type of transactions. For example, uh, if whatever special thing they were having from their village, they were exchanging with each other. Okay, so that was also an example of barter system. So it may seem unbelievable, but long ago people even used special stones as money. Imagine how difficult it must have been to carry this money. So just imagine they were using the stones also for their business purpose or for transactions. So is it easy to carry stones with you? It will be heavy
No.
for us, but that
Yes.
time they were doing that. Can you see the next slide?
Yes.
Read it.
People also use bricks of salt shells and coins as money in the past. They gave grain, farm produce, cattle, goats, chickens, etc. in return for things like clothes, tools, and implements or as wigs.
Very good. So people also use of bricks of salt, shells, and cowries as money in the past. So just I gave you an example that whatever things they were having, they were exchanging with each other to do their business transactions. So they gave grain, farm produce, whatever farm produce, be wheat, jowar, bajra, rice, then cattle, goats, chicken, etc. in return for things like clothes, tools, and implements or as wages. Suppose I am having one person who is working as a uh, slave or as a worker in my home. So I'm not having money. So what I will do? I will give him such things in exchange of his wage. So these all things were used at that time. We were exchanging chicken, goat, or any cattle or any food grains or salt bricks. That all things were exchanging for business purpose because that time the concept of note or the concept of rupees was not introduced. Just read the next slide, please.
Then they began to use bits of precious metals like gold, silver, and copper as money. It was easier to carry this money around. Paper money was Paper money was first used in China about 1,000 years ago. Paper money are or notes have no value of their own, but a note is a promise to give the much money. These notes are printed by the government. No one else is allowed to print notes.
Good, very good. So then they began to use beads of precious metals like gold, silver, copper as money. It was easier to carry this money around. So after some years, they invented some new techniques. What they started? They started to use precious metals like gold, silver, or copper as money. And it was easier for them to carry with them. So, first, and that also we have seen in the many films that they were giving in the time of Raja Maharaja. This paper money, this concept was not used. So, they were giving the coins for of gold and silver, right? Have you seen in that in many pictures that they were using the gold coins, silver coins for doing transactions? So, paper money. Now we will jump to the paper money concept. Paper money was first used in China about 1000 years ago. Means just imagine from today before 1000 years ago, this the concept of paper money was introduced first time. In which country? In China. Okay. So paper money or notes have no value of their own, but a note is a promise to give that much money. Means if I am having a paper money, so actually that paper money doesn't have any value, but whatever value is written on that money, for example, it is 20 rupees, 50 rupees, 500 rupees. So we have that confidence that that we will get that money or that value will receive from the bank or whenever wherever we will exchange it. So it's a promise on the note that to give that much money to the person who is holding that money. So these notes are printed by the government. No one else is allowed to print notes. Means if I am having the note of 500 rupees, so that should be printed from the government only. No one else is allowed to print notes. That authority is given to government only. Okay. So this is about the invention of money that we use in the China about 1000 years ago. Okay. So have you watched the film PK of Amir Khan? In that film, one scene is shown in that film that that Amir Khan or that character PK is coming from the another planet. So he doesn't have any idea about the notes and money. So what he was doing, he saw that all people are giving the note of 50 rupees to that uh, shopkeeper, and he is giving vegetable to people. So he just observed that note. On that, the picture of Mahatma Gandhi was there. So he thought that on which paper the picture of Mahatma Gandhi is there, that paper is very much valuable. So he collected all the papers which are having the Mahatma Gandhi picture, and he went to that shopkeeper and he gave that papers to the shopkeeper and demanded for vegetable. But that shopkeeper refused to give him vegetable. So that time when again that PK or that character gave him real 50 rupees, that time he gave vegetables to that character or that PK. So that time he came to know that what is the concept of money exactly. So only such type of money can be used, which is created by the government. Okay, so you must use your money carefully. You should not write on the notes or tear or crumple the notes or damage them in any way. You should also be careful when you spend money. People have to work hard to earn money. So we have seen that the money has so much great importance nowadays. It's very precious things for every person. Whatever we are doing or whatever our parents are doing or working hard to earn money, that all things we are doing for the money also. So money is very precious, and people has to do work hard to earn money. When whole day someone works, then he gets money, or for 1 month the person has to work hard, then only he get salary. So respect it. And nowadays, in this corona situation, everyone has realized how much important is the money. Too many people lost their jobs also, and they became unemployed. So some were fighting to survive. So always keep in mind that we have to respect money. What we have to do? We have to respect money. So understood this slide? So now can you tell me what can you see in this picture? We can see one machine, and one person is doing something on that machine, and from that machine dollars are coming out, right? From that machine dollars are coming out. So such type of machines are called the machines that are used to create money. Okay, so I'm showing you the next slide, that is of Bharatiya Reserve Bank or Reserve Bank of India. And what's one symbol is there? So in our India, the rights to print Indian currency is only to Reserve Bank of India. So whatever money we are getting, that we are getting from Reserve Bank of India. So to the right to print Indian currency is only to the Reserve Bank of India. Reserve Bank of India will provide money to all banks, and then the all transactions will proceed. Okay, so this Reserve Bank of India is owned by the government of India, and this bank manage and govern all the financial systems of our country. Okay, understood? So this was about the all about money lesson. Means nowadays we all know that money is very much great importance, and we have to use it very very carefully, because nowadays in the this corona situation, too many people lost their jobs and they has to work hard to earn money. So we have seen this all about money lesson. It is very interesting, and we saw some currencies from another country also. In America, which currency is used? In England, which currency is used? Or in Malaysia, which currency is used? Okay, understood? So some questions are there for you. First question is, what is currency of America? America means United States of America? Just remind.
dollar,
Dollar. Very good. This dollar, this currency is used in the United States of America. Okay, United States of America and United States. These both are different concepts. Okay, United States of America is one country, that is America, and United States means many countries form together, that is United States. Means in one United States there are too many countries. I think total 50 countries are there in the one United States. And United States of America, this is the separate country. Okay, always keep in mind. So this America is using currency of dollar. Then your next question is, what is currency of England? England, or we can say Britain. I have shown you picture also, no? After dollars, I shown you one picture that we use in England. That currency is used in England. Just remember it. Don't remember? Okay, no problem. In England, pounds are used. Which currency is used? Pounds. In England, which currency is used? Pounds. Yes, pounds. Okay. And one more country's currency I showed, which is that I showed the currency of Malaysia, right? And in Malaysia, which currency they are using for business purpose or for transactions? They are using ringgits. What they are using? Ringgits. Okay. So these are the different currencies that are used in the different countries, and everywhere the value is different from each other. For example, in our India, 1 rupee is having different value. When suppose I have to travel in the United States of America, so there the value of 1 rupee is very less. So $1, just listen carefully, $1 is equal to the 73.33 rupees in Indian currency. Means nowadays, if anybody is having $1 in America, so in Indian currency, its value is 73.33 rupees. Okay, so like that, in pounds, the value will be different. In ringgits, the value will be different. So that values are according to the countries, and they varies according to the countries. Okay, so this was about the currencies from different countries. Then third question is, which system was used for transaction in India before some years? I gave you one example of that, right? Which system was used for transactions in India? It was barter system. What was the name of that system? Barter system. Okay, and I gave one example also, that what is barter system. Barter system means the people were exchanging things or objects with each other for the business purpose. There were transactions they had to do. They were using the things. They were exchanging cows, goat or food grains. After some years, they started to use coins, gold coins, silver, any precious coins. Okay, I gave you one example also that if I suppose I have to purchase clothes for my son, so I will give whatever I am having, the object I will give to the shopkeeper, then he will give me the clothes. So this system is called barter system. Okay, then your last question is, which country did introduce paper notes at first? First time which country introduced this paper note system?
China.
Yes, very good. China introduced paper note first time about 1000 years ago. About 1000 years ago. So these were the some questions from our lesson. So have you understood this lesson all about money?
Yes.
Okay. So one small homework I would like to give you, that is in front of you. Make a list of 10 countries and write down their currencies in the notebook. What you have to do? You have to go to the Google on internet. You have to just type that different countries and their currencies. So you will get a big list on your screen, and then write down the country's name and its currency name. Like that, you have to write 10, at least 10 countries. If you are writing more, very good, but at least write 10 countries and their currencies. Means India, for example, India, in front of that, rupee. Then America, in front of that, dollar. England, in front of that, pounds. Malaysia, in front of that, ringgits. Okay, like that, you have to write the names of 10 countries, excluding these 3 4 countries what I have told you. Okay, so this is your first homework, and second homework is write short note on barter system. 5 to 6 lines you have to write on the barter system, that what is barter system, when it was started, what things were they exchanging with each other. That thing you have to write in barter system. Okay, so this thing also you will get on internet. So this was the lesson for today, and I hope you all enjoyed a lot, and whatever concepts was there in your mind, that what is barter system, or which currencies are used in the different countries, or what are the values of that currencies in each country. For example, I just gave you example of rupee and dollar. When you are having the 73.33 rupees with you, that time it is equivalent to the $1. So like $1 means dollar has more value than 1 rupee, right? 73.33 rupee is equal to the $1. So that value fluctuates. Sometimes it comes down, sometimes it goes up. Okay, so that different always changes. So this was about all about money, that we have seen the examples of countries, and we have seen the value and importance of money in our life. So always keep in mind, use your money carefully, respect it, then only money will respect you. So thank you so much for joining my class, and have a very nice good day. Thank you so much.